So now we want to think about a few different types of text. One is bold. Bold is when the letters are thicker than they usually are. So you can see that this title of the slide is bold. And you can tell because when I click on it, the B bold on the ribbon, this with all the buttons, this is called the ribbon. So the bold button is highlighted. If I highlight the word with my mouse, I can take off the bold and then the letters won't be thick and I can put on bold. I'm going to take it off for a minute. I can put on italic and make the letters slanted, or I can take off italic. I can underline it or take off underline. You can also do more than one. You can underline it and make it italic and bold it, all three if you want. Now, usually you use bold if you really want to emphasize something. So I really want to emphasize that this is the title of the slide. I might really want to emphasize my labels. So I would double click to select the word and bold. Double click to select this word and bold each word in my labels. If I only want to highlight something a little bit, then I probably wouldn't bold it. I would probably just use italics, the slanted letters instead. So let's say Mount Everest, I want to emphasize that. I want it to stand out, but just a little bit. Then I would click on italics and make it stand out a little bit. But if I want it to stand out a lot, maybe I want to make out Himalayas stand out a lot, then I would use bold if you want it to stand out even more. Now, often you use italics for the name of a book um, or an article online in a journal. Often you use underline to show a link. So usually people use underline less on a computer than they do on paper because most of the time if you see something underlined, you know it's a link. So those are just some reasons that we might use bold text. You can see this is bold. Why we might use italic or slanted text, or why we might use underlined text to have a link. And those are some different ways to emphasize different kinds of text.